It was supposed to be a healthy breakfast. A slice of whole grain toast. A perfectly ripe avocado, mashed smooth, sprinkled with sea salt. Simple. Natural. Nutritious. But just 2 hours later, Linda, a 67-year-old retired schoolteacher, found herself lying down in discomfort. Her stomach felt bloated. Her heart was racing. Her joints ached. She hadn't eaten anything strange. No junk, no sugar, just avocado. This wasn't the first time. But like many seniors, Linda had brushed it off. It must be something else, she'd tell herself. After all, avocado is a superfood, right? And yet, every time she ate it this way, the same reaction. What if I told you that the way you eat avocado after 60 matters more than ever before? That the same creamy fruit known for its healthy fats could actually trigger hidden problems if you're not careful? It's not about avoiding avocado completely, but avoiding how you eat it wrong in 5 dangerous ways that most seniors have never been warned about. Here's the truth. Avocados are packed with benefits from heart-protective monounsaturated fats to essential nutrients like potassium fiber and vitamin E. But after 60, your digestion slows down, your metabolism shifts, and your body becomes more sensitive to certain food combinations and serving sizes, even if the food is healthy. That's when good intentions can backfire. You think you're nourishing your body, but in reality, you may be overloading your system, triggering inflammation, or blocking nutrient absorption. And the signs are subtle. Gas, joint stiffness, afternoon fatigue, even leg cramps or foggy thinking. All from a simple mistake made at the breakfast table. So why haven't doctors warned you about this? Because most research looks at younger, healthy adults. Not the specific needs of people over 60, not the slower gallbladder, not the reduced enzyme levels, not the age-related mineral losses that make certain combinations risky. But today you'll learn what really matters. We're going to walk through 5 dangerous mistakes seniors often make with avocado, and how to fix each one. You'll learn what to avoid when to eat it, how to combine it with other foods, and what signs to watch for. Plus, we'll show you a few safe, senior-friendly ways to enjoy avocado without regret. But before we dive into that, let me check in with you first. How are your mornings feeling lately? Do you feel light, clear, and energized? Or have you noticed bloating, sluggishness, or soreness that creeps in before lunch? If that second one sounds familiar, just know it's not a sign of failure. It's your body asking for a different kind of support. So take a moment right now. Leave a comment that says, "Listening to my body now." Because that small awareness, it matters. And it means you're already on the right path. Here at Better Health, we share real natural strategies designed for seniors, not just generic health advice. If you've been feeling confused about what to eat or overwhelmed by changing health rules, we're here to simplify it and give you back confidence. So if you want to feel stronger, lighter, and more in control of your health, especially your digestion and joints, hit the like button to show you're with us. And subscribe if you haven't yet, because the next few minutes may change how you see your plate forever. Now, let's take a closer look at the first big mistake seniors make with avocado and why avoiding it could protect your heart, your joints, and even your sleep. Mistake number 1, eating avocado on an empty stomach. Avocado on an empty stomach. It sounds harmless. In fact, it sounds healthy. Many seniors do this. They wake up, skip the coffee, and go straight for a slice of avocado toast. No eggs, no sides, no fiber, no protein. Just that creamy green spread. But here's what most don't realize. Avocados, while full of healthy fats, are very dense and require bile enzymes and a properly primed digestive system to be processed well. And after 60, your digestion doesn't wake up the same way it used to. Your gallbladder, which releases bile to break down fats, tends to slow down. Stomach acid production also decreases with age. This means that when you eat something fatty first thing in the morning, especially on an empty stomach, your system struggles to process it efficiently. The result: you may feel sluggish, heavy, nauseous, or you may not feel anything at all until hours later when bloating or fatigue hit. Let's go back to Linda, our retired teacher. She used to love her solo slice of avocado toast in the morning. No fuss, no big breakfast. But by 11 a.m., she often had brain fog and a dull ache in her lower belly. Doctors didn't find anything wrong, but once she made one small change, adding protein and fiber before her avocado, the symptoms disappeared. This isn't about fear, it's about timing and context. Eating avocado alone without a buffer of fiber or lean protein is like asking your body to do heavy lifting before it's had a chance to warm up. Think of it this way. Would you go jogging the moment you got out of bed, without stretching or warming up your muscles? Probably not. So why expect your digestion to handle a heavy fat load with no preparation? The fix is simple. Pair avocado with a small serving of protein and fiber. This could be a soft-boiled egg, a bit of cottage cheese, or a spoon of chia pudding. The added protein stimulates stomach acid. The fiber slows the absorption of fat, and your body gets the support it needs to do the job right. Better yet, eat avocado as part of a complete meal, not as the first thing in your day. You'll feel lighter, sharper, and more energized without the crash or discomfort. Here's something else to keep in mind. That sluggish, heavy feeling you sometimes get after eating. It's not always just aging. Often it's your digestive system asking for a little help. So if you've been eating avocado first thing in the morning and wondering why your energy feels off or your belly feels tight, try shifting it to later in the day. Or pair it with foods that support digestion. You might be surprised by how much better your body responds. Let this be your small experiment. Tomorrow, don't go straight to the toast. Try starting with a warm glass of water, a light protein, and then your avocado. Give your body that gentle ramp-up it's been asking for, and see how much smoother your day goes. Now, let's move to the second mistake, a combination that sounds tasty, but quietly messes with your joints and your sleep. Mistake number 2, pairing avocado with too much sugar. Avocado and honey, or avocado and banana. Or even worse, avocado in a fruit smoothie with yogurt berries and a splash of orange juice. These combinations are common. They taste rich, creamy, and sweet. And many seniors think it's natural, so it must be healthy. But here's what they don't know. When you pair a high-fat food like avocado with fast-digesting sugars, even from fruit or honey, you create a hidden problem for your blood sugar and inflammation levels. Let's break it down. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, good for the heart, good for the joints. But fats slow digestion. That's usually a good thing, unless you throw sugar into the mix. Because now the sugar stays in your digestive tract longer. And while it waits to be absorbed, it starts to ferment. That fermentation leads to gas, bloating, and sluggishness. But that's just the start. The sugar causes a quick insulin spike, and the fat delays its clearance, so your blood sugar stays high longer than normal. And over time, this can lead to low-grade inflammation in the legs and joints, disrupted sleep from sugar crashes, weight gain, even when eating healthy, and worse, poor circulation to your extremities. For seniors over 60, that circulation issue matters. When your legs don't get enough blood flow, you're more likely to experience cramps, tingling, or that heavy, restless feeling at night. Now, meet Roger, a 67-year-old former mailman. He'd recently started adding half an avocado to his morning fruit smoothie. Banana berries, almond milk, chia seeds, and that creamy scoop of avocado. He thought he was upgrading his breakfast. But a few weeks in, Roger noticed his ankles were swelling. His knees ached more during walks. And worst of all, He started waking up at 2 a.m., legs cramping, drenched in sweat. His doctor ruled out major issues, but his dietitian quickly pointed out the problem: he was combining sugar and fat in the wrong way and at the wrong time. When Roger removed the fruit juice, cut the banana, and saved avocado for a savory lunch instead, his sleep improved. His energy came back, and his legs stopped swelling. So here's the takeaway. Avocados don't belong in sweet smoothies, not after 60. Instead, pair them with ingredients that support steady blood sugar. Sliced tomatoes, a boiled egg, a piece of sourdough with olive oil, or some sautéed spinach. These foods work with the fats in avocado, not against them. And if you really want something creamy and sweet, try unsweetened Greek yogurt with cinnamon and a few walnuts. Save the avocado for later. Your body will thank you. The biggest mistake is assuming healthy foods always work well together. But in reality, it's the combination and context that matters most. So next time you reach for avocado, skip the sugar. Give your digestion and your joints a break. Now, let's move to the third mistake, one that happens not in your kitchen but at your favorite lunch spot. A menu item that sounds trendy and heart-healthy, but might be doing silent damage to your bones and nerves. Mistake number 3, ordering avocado toast the wrong way. Avocado toast. It sounds trendy. It sounds healthy. And for many seniors, it feels like a simple, heart-smart lunch choice. But here's the truth. Most avocado toast served at restaurants or cafes is far from healthy. Let's start with the bread. That thick, crusty slice of sourdough or multigrain bread. More often than not, it's been brushed with oil or butter, then toasted on a griddle, soaking in even more fat. Then comes the avocado, often mashed with salt, sometimes with mayonnaise or olive oil, and piled high well beyond the recommended portion size. And on top, bacon, feta cheese, poached eggs with runny yolks, or in some cases, spicy sauces, roasted garlic, or even sweet toppings like balsamic glaze. What you're left with is a heavy, calorie-dense meal that spikes your sodium intake, clogs your digestion, and leaves you feeling full but not nourished. For someone in their 30s, that kind of indulgence might not cause trouble right away. But for a 70-year-old dealing with joint stiffness, poor circulation, or borderline blood pressure, it's a recipe for inflammation, sluggish afternoons, and restless nights. Now, let me tell you about Marlene. She's 73, retired school librarian, and proud of how well she's kept up her health. Once a week, she met her daughter for brunch, and every time she ordered her favorite avocado toast, extra feta, plus an oat milk cappuccino. It felt like a small joy, something to look forward to. But then she started noticing some changes. By the time she got home, her knees ached. Her hands felt tight. And later that evening, her legs would twitch in bed, small spasms that made it hard to sleep. At first, she blamed it on age or overexertion, but her physical therapist asked a simple question: what do you eat before the pain starts? That one question made her rethink everything. It turns out the salt from the feta, the fat from the spread, and the dense bread were combining to cause a hidden inflammatory response. Not to mention the coffee and oat milk pushing her blood sugar up and down like a roller coaster. When she swapped her brunch order for half an avocado on rye toast, no cheese, no glaze, and added a side of lightly dressed greens, the difference was immediate. She didn't feel bloated. Her knees felt steady. And the twitching, gone. It's not that avocado toast is bad. It's that the way it's prepared and what it's paired with matters more than people think. So what's the smarter version? Use a thinner slice of whole grain or rye bread lightly toasted. Top with 1/4 of an avocado, not a full one. Add a few slices of cucumber or tomato. Sprinkle with herbs like basil or chives, not salt. And skip the cheese or processed toppings altogether. This version supports digestion. It keeps your blood sugar stable. And it delivers the benefits of avocado without the drawbacks. Here's the truth. Even healthy foods, when eaten the wrong way, can work against you. So next time you're out to brunch or making toast at home, be mindful. The toppings you choose could be the difference between steady joints or sore legs for the rest of the day. Coming up next, a mistake most seniors don't even realize they're making. One that happens not in the morning, but at dinner. It involves heat, it involves flavor, and it turns avocado into something that quietly fuels inflammation. Let's talk about it in the next section. Mistake number 4, cooking avocado with high heat. Avocados are best known for their smooth, buttery texture. And most of us have eaten them raw in salads on toast, or even straight from the spoon. But recently, more recipes have started popping up online: grilled avocado halves, avocado fries, baked avocado eggs. And while these sound creative and comforting, they come with a hidden danger most seniors don't know about. Avocados are not meant for high heat. You see, avocados are rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, especially oleic acid, which helps reduce inflammation and supports heart health. But those same fats are sensitive to heat. When you expose them to high temperatures like grilling, baking, or pan frying, they can break down and oxidize. What does that mean for your body? It means those healthy fats transform into compounds that promote inflammation, not reduce it. They also lose much of their antioxidant power, including vitamin E and carotenoids, which are crucial for protecting aging joint skin and even your vision. Worse yet, oxidized oils can irritate your digestive tract. For seniors, this may show up as bloating, heartburn, or even muscle tightness due to systemic inflammation. Let's take David as an example. He's 68, loves cooking, and recently found a recipe online: baked avocado with egg and cheese. It looked perfect easy to make, low carb and full of healthy ingredients. So he made it twice a week for breakfast. After about 3 weeks, he noticed something strange. He started waking up with stiff legs. Not exactly cramps, just a tightness in his calves and ankles that made it harder to get moving. He also noticed his energy dipped around mid-morning. And worst of all, the brain fog. He blamed his age at first, but when he mentioned his new breakfast to his doctor, she raised an eyebrow. "You're heating avocado at 400 degrees. That's when he learned he was undoing the very benefits he was hoping for. By baking avocado at high heat, he wasn't just losing nutrients. He was creating new compounds that his older body struggled to process. So he made one change. He stopped cooking avocado altogether, and instead sliced it fresh over a boiled egg and steamed spinach. Within a week, the stiffness was gone. His mind felt clearer, and his morning energy came back. Here's the key lesson: avocados are a delicate food. Treat them like you would extra virgin olive oil, great, raw, terrible when overheated. Instead of grilling or baking them, use them, cold in sandwiches or wraps, as a topping for soups after cooking, mashed into dressings or dips, or sliced onto warm, not hot dishes. And if you must cook with fat, choose more stable options like avocado oil, refined ghee, or coconut oil, which can handle higher heat without breaking down. Remember, you're eating avocado for the anti-inflammatory fats and nutrients. Don't let the cooking method turn them into something harmful. One more mistake to go. And it might be the most surprising of all. It doesn't involve toast or frying or even what you eat. It's about when you eat avocado and how that timing could be silently affecting your muscles while you sleep. We'll uncover it next. Mistake number 5, eating avocado too close to bedtime. Avocado is often seen as the ultimate anytime food. Smooth filling and easy to add to toast sandwiches or even smoothies. But what many seniors don't realize is there's a wrong time to eat avocado, and it's right before bed. Now, this might sound surprising. After all, it's not a heavy meal. It's not spicy or sugary. It's just a fruit with healthy fats. Right? Yes, but here's where it gets tricky. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats and fiber. These are great for your heart and your blood sugar. but they also slow down digestion, especially in older adults. As we age, our digestive system naturally slows down. Stomach acid production drops, enzyme levels decrease, and the entire digestive process takes longer, particularly at night. So when you eat avocado too close to bedtime, say within 1 to 2 hours before sleep, your body may still be working to digest it long after you've turned off the lights. This lingering digestion can trigger acid reflux, bloating, or light inflammation, all of which subtly disturb your sleep. But even more concerning, when your body is digesting late at night, it interferes with deep muscle repair. You see, nighttime is when your body goes into recovery mode. It's when your muscles, including your legs, regenerate. Your brain clears waste. Your joints get repaired. But if your system is still processing food, especially fats, it diverts resources away from that repair process. That means less restoration, more morning stiffness, and for some people a higher chance of waking up with leg cramps or tight calves. Let me share a quick story from someone we'll call Linda. Linda is 71. She's active, healthy, and enjoys her nightly routine of tea journaling and a small snack. Lately, that snack had become half an avocado with a sprinkle of sea salt. She read that it was good for the heart and helped keep her full. But over the past month, she noticed her legs felt heavier in the mornings. Not painful, but like they hadn't fully woken up. She also felt more sluggish despite getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep. At first, she thought it was just part of getting older. But then, in a conversation with a nutritionist, something clicked. The nutritionist asked, "What's the last thing you eat before bed?" When Linda shared her avocado habit, the response was immediate. That's likely your issue. So she made one simple change. She moved her avocado to lunchtime, pairing it with grilled chicken and salad. And for her nighttime snack, she switched to a few slices of kiwi and a handful of pumpkin seeds. The result? Her legs felt lighter. Her energy returned, and her sleep was deeper, uninterrupted. Here's the bottom line: avocados are great, but timing matters. If you eat them too close to bedtime, they may silently interfere with the recovery your muscles and joints need. So when is the best time? Try enjoying avocado in the late morning or at lunch. That's when your digestion is stronger and your body is more active, making it easier to process those healthy fats. And if you still want something before bed, choose foods that support sleep and muscle repair, like boiled eggs, magnesium-rich seeds, or kiwi, which won't overload your system. You've now seen the 5 most common and dangerous mistakes people over 60 make with avocados. None of them involve cutting avocado out of your diet. But all of them are about using this powerful food the right way, so your legs stay strong, your joints stay healthy, and you keep waking up refreshed and pain-free. So now you know, avocado isn't the enemy. It's not a fruit you need to fear or cut from your life. But it is powerful. And like all powerful tools, it must be used the right way. Especially after 60. You've just uncovered 5 common mistakes that silently hold back leg strength, joint comfort, and daily energy. And more importantly, you've learned how to avoid them. That's a big deal, because most people never figure it out. They wake up stiff, they go to bed tired, and they accept that this is just part of getting older. But you took the time to learn what your body truly needs, and that puts you on a better path. A path of strength, of mobility, of confidence in your own legs again. It doesn't take extreme changes. No diets, no restrictions, just small corrections to daily habits like when and how you eat avocado. And here's the real reward. When your legs feel stronger, when your joints move more freely, when you can walk longer, stand taller, or climb stairs without thinking. That's not just physical freedom. That's independence. That's hope. That's your body telling you it still wants to move, and you've given it the chance to do so. If this video helped you see avocado and your own health in a new light, take a moment to let us know in the comments. Was there a mistake you were making without realizing? Or a simple change you're ready to try tonight? We'd love to hear your story. because your experience might help someone else just like you who's been searching for answers. And if you found value here, don't forget to subscribe to Better Health. We're here every week with gentle science-based tips designed for seniors who want to stay mobile, strong, and pain-free naturally. So thank you for spending this time with us. You've already taken the first step. Now go enjoy your avocado the right way. And remember, your legs can still carry you further than you think. All they need is your support and a little bit of wisdom at the right time. We'll see you in the next video.